What's up, everybody? Steven D.CRIMSON here, bringing another reaction video to some more creepy ghost videos. And today we're checking out another one of Nuke's top 5 videos, 10 scary ghost videos that will give you the shudders. This is the one we're checking out today. This one was recommended to me, and I'm looking forward to it. It's got over 3.6 million views. Nuke's top 5 never fails. They are doing so much good work. You guys should definitely go show your support no matter what. Before watching this with me, you should drop a like on the original video like that. Or afterwards, if you enjoyed, don't forget to show your support to the original video. Do all that good stuff. And yeah, we're still on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and I know we can do it based off of this right here showing 77% of you guys watching are not subscribed. Now, that's a good thing and a bad thing. That means two things. One, there's a lot of people who are returning and or new that haven't hit that subscribe button, which is fine, because I enjoy getting some new eyes on the channel. So if you're brand new to the channel, welcome. How you doing? Thank you for being part of this percentage here. But hopefully, after watching this video today, maybe check out some more on the channel, you hit that subscribe button today. I'm really hoping. And the other portion, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on another one of my videos. Hopefully you enjoy what you see here again. And hopefully this is the video that gets you hit that subscribe button today. Alright, so let's get into this video. Once again, we are going to enjoy Nuke's video to the fullest. If you guys do not want any interruption, you guys want to enjoy this video to its fullest, then that is why there is a link down below in the description if you guys want to check that out on your own. By all means, I'm definitely going to be enjoying this video by pausing, talking, doing all that fuck shit, and we are going to get into this video and enjoy it right now. Which is kind of weird. So obviously, if you're it's a top 5, but we're getting 10 scary videos. Hopefully, I remember to remove the ad. So obviously, if you're a regular viewer, you know I love ghosts, creatures, critters, and basically all things creepy, just as much as you guys do. And that's why I'm very proud to say that this video is sponsored by Shudder, a streaming service for horror, thriller, and supernatural content. I personally have watched several really great Shudder original series and movies like the great found footage film Host.
There's something. You know, we've connected with something. We gotta keep going. We gotta talk to it.
Said to be one of the most haunted locations. Top 10 ghosts caught on camera.
Alright, hopefully I remember to remove all
The Haunted Hill House. The Haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas is said to be one of the most haunted locations in the US. With an over 125-year dark and troubling past, that doesn't come as much of a surprise. The home was once a haven for illegal activity. It served as a gambling hall, a bootlegging operation, and even a brothel. It also served as a makeshift hospital for over 50 years. It is said that the Haunted Hill House is inhabited by the ghosts of at least 9 people who lost their lives there. The Hill House can be rented out for ghost tours and investigations by interested groups and curiosity seekers. So one night in late September, a group of friends and family rented the Hill House just to have a little fun. None of the group were quote-unquote paranormal investigators. In fact, many of them were doubters who just wanted to prove that the so-called Haunted Hill House wasn't actually haunted at all. But that's not exactly how things went down. The house is said to be haunted, but Haunted Hill House wasn't actually haunted at all.
That kind of looks like a face. Is that just me, or does that look like a face? By the way, this is going to be a premiere, so what up, chat? That kind of looks like a face.
But that's not exactly how things went down. The house is said to be haunted by one particularly violent spirit that the house's owners refer to as Dr. Yeager. One of the visitors, Victoria, lays down on the bed in one of the rooms and jokingly starts taunting Dr. Yeager. It did not go well.
As you can see, she was yanked off the bed. This was not a fall. And then they ran out. We're going to rewind that, and we're going to show you in regular screen.
They're like, fuck this shit,
Something
we're
seems
out.
to violently yank Victoria right off the bed as her friends look on in terror. The house has a static black and white security camera in every room, and it catches the action as Victoria is pulled off the bed and the group makes a run for it. One of the guys is so shook, he even drops his phone and just leaves it on the floor behind him. Now, cut to almost 1 hour later, around 3 a.m. A guy named Drew wants to test this alleged paranormal activity for himself. So he enters the same bedroom and immediately begins taunting the ghost of, quote, Dr. Yeager.
Yeah, show us true balls. Going by yourself, though.
He says that the spirit is a coward, and that if he really wants to attack someone, why doesn't he try attacking a man instead?
Look at the guy in the white hat right here, guys. Follow him.
Before I can even finish my sentence, I'm in the air.
All right, we're gonna pull it back.
What happened?
Did you see he got pushed?
So Drew got his wish. He is violently shoved by something,
I just
and then
wish
he
I could
almost
see it
knocks down
better.
his two friends while making a mad dash from the room. It should be noted here that Drew has gone on record as saying that he will never set foot inside the haunted Hill House ever again. But it gets even weirder. After Drew is pushed
Okay.
and he and his friends run from the room, something seems to yank the door shut behind them. If you watch closely, you can actually see the doorknob
What?
move as if it's being pulled. So is the haunted Hill House one of the most haunted places
This ghost is like, bitch, get out of my room.
on Earth? Would you go into that room and taunt the spirit of Dr. Yeager? Let
I
me
would.
know down in the comments.
I would.
Invisible Friend.
I'd go in there
TikTok
by
user
myself.
Luan, also known as Joshua Luck from Mexico, had a TikTok account dedicated entirely to his 2-year-old son. Luan operates a general store on the first floor of his house that he shares with his wife and children. Then one day, Luan's video content drastically changes as his 2-year-old son begins to claim that he sees what he describes as a terrifying invisible child. This alleged invisible child scares Luan's son so much that he often cries in fear. Luan says that he doesn't see anything, but he says he has experienced a few strange incidents with things around the house seeming to move on their own. Then
See,
late one night,
Young children are actually more perceptive to ghosts than older people.
at 4 in the morning, Luan is awoken by unexplained loud noises coming from downstairs. Thinking his store is getting robbed, he records everything as he runs downstairs.
Buenas amigos, bajé porque empezamos a escuchar ruidos y vine a dar una vuelta. Tenía miedo de que estuvieran abriendo la tienda o algo así, pero no. Vean, no hay nada.
Okay, so the chair moved.
Ah, cabrón. ¿Sí vieron? No sé qué pasó, pero mejor me voy, le digo a mi esposa,
Okay, but
porque
that could have
esta
been him.
chingadera se movió sola. Ya me está dando cosita. Se me hizo muy raro.
For the first time, Luan captures something on camera that he can't explain. A chair moves on its own. Over the next few days, the unexplained activity seems to intensify every single night. Things fall off shelves without explanation. The family starts to hear whispers, and late at night they hear a light tapping sound coming from inside their bedroom closet. One night when the
that's
knocking sound
fucking
from inside
creepy.
the closet becomes terrifyingly loud, Luan once again decides to record to collect proof.
Quisimos grabar ahorita porque se está escuchando algo en el closet. Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Quieres algo? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? No inventes, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué se abrió? Se abrió, se abrió,
Oh,
se abrió, se
God.
abrió, se abrió. Espérate, cálmate, cálmate, cálmate. ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Te podemos ayudar? ¿Necesitas algo? Dinos,
If a head
dinos.
pops
¡Se
out-
asomó alguien!
Oh,
Mira,
come on, get the
alúzame,
camera on there, you
alúzame,
pussy.
Alúzame. Espera. Espérate, alúzame. No hay nada, mira, no hay nada, no hay nada. No sé, no sé. ¿Sabes qué? ¿Sabes qué?
The wife is actually
Vamos con
legit
los niños.
terrified.
Vámonos con los niños, yo creo, mira. Aquí no hay nada. De este lado tampoco hay nada. Aquí tampoco. Vámonos con los niños, vente.
Luan and his wife are lying in bed when the closet door swings open on its own. Then something seems to peek out at them from inside the closet.
Oh God!
Luan rushes over to look
I
inside,
didn't
but
see that before!
there's nothing there.
No! No!
His wife seems legitimately terrified. They take the
I didn't even see that before.
kids and leave the home for the night. Of course, eventually, Luan and his
Oh, you didn't do the zoom in, close up, pause shit? Alright, I'll do it myself.
at them from inside the closet.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Luan rushes over to look
Kind of looks like a baby face.
inside, but there's nothing there. His wife seems legitimately terrified. They take the kids and leave the home for the night. Of course, eventually, Luan and his family have to return, so they decide to do an overnight recording session, hoping to catch some evidence of the strange activity in their home. What they capture
Creepy-ass ghost
is
kid.
downright chilling.
No inventes,
Son's been
mira
telling
todo
him
que
the
se
entire
cayó, se
time.
cayeron cosas, mija. ¿Le prendiste tu cámara?
Sí, ya estoy grabando. Deja grabo acá de este lado donde se cayó era el refresco, juguete, el control.
A ver, dame chancita para yo grabar. Si quieres, graba ahí donde se ve, donde está oscuro, allá donde están las papas.
Deja prendo la luz.
Bueno, está bien. Voltar
Pues,
para
sí,
allá.
Es que está muy oscuro y luego, ¿qué tal si veo algo?
Ay, aquí estoy yo, me dices, tranquila.
Ay, no. Mejor tú graba de este lado y yo me voy y grabo de este otro donde está la cuna.
Bueno, a ver, cámbiate.
Es que mira, también acá está oscuro.
Did you see it?
Barely.
Luan claims that his phone battery died right at the moment he captured something terrifying on camera. A face with glowing eyes is staring right at them from the entrance of the store. But the bizarre activity
That's creepy.
didn't end there. On another night, Luan hears something knocking on their door. He turns on all the lights and once again starts recording.
Buenas noches, amigos. Me tocaron la puerta. Este carrito estaba en el sillón, se cayó. Como saben, me duermo a veces en la sala, pues porque me siento nervioso. No hay nadie aquí afuera. También he prendido la luz, pues para sentirme un poquito más seguro. Se escuchan ruidos. Se han escuchado murmullos aquí en el baño. No sé si será de aquí. Como pueden ver, está vacío. Vénganse por acá. Vamos a checar si de acá vienen. No, está todo tranquilo. Vamos a ver si aquí de la tienda. Aquí dentro de la tienda. Parece
Dude, this guy needs to get more fucking lights. This place is too goddamn dark when things are supposed to be turned on.
que aquí no es. Se vieron acá. Vengan, vamos a ver. No, aquí no son.
I just heard something.
Vénganse, vámonos por acá.
Oh! No, I saw it! Did you see it? I definitely did. Before Nuke says, did you see it?
Vamos a ver. No, aquí
I heard that. I heard it. Hey.
no son. Vénganse, vámonos
Right there. Right there, peeking it around the corner.
por acá. No sé qué está pasando. Mejor vámonos, vengan. Me siento nervioso, vámonos.
As he pans his camera, someone or something with long dark hair
That
As
doesn't
he
look like a
pans-
child anymore. That's not a child. You have more than one ghost in there, buddy.
his camera, someone or something with long dark hair seems to quickly move away and out of sight.
Oh,
But
that's fucking
nothing
creepy.
compares to what happens on the night of October 18th. When Luan goes to the restroom, something knocks on his bathroom door. That's when things get truly bizarre.
You know, there's one thing to fuck with a person as a ghost, but don't fuck with a person while they're taking a shit.
Amigos, estoy en el baño. Me han estado tocando la puerta. Me siento muy nervioso, no sé qué hacer. Tocaron otra vez. Mira. Esa tira del florero. Se ve una sombra. Mira, se está moviendo esto. Pero no hay nada aquí. No hay nada aquí.
este lado. Se ve una sombra, se ve una sombra. No sé qué hacer, amigos. Estoy un poco nervioso, Se vio algo en la tienda. Venga, vamos a ver. Vamos a la tienda. Vamos a la tienda. Vamos a... Venga. Sí. Con unas cajas de refresco. Unas rejas. Unas rejas se cayeron. Miren. Se oye algo al enfrente. Oigo un susurro.
Something knocks on the door. Objects have fallen on the floor.
This man didn't even notice what was in front of him.
Exercise equipment is moving on its own. But creepiest of all, as Luan pans his camera around his living room, in one split second, he captures a shadow figure sitting on his couch.
Look at this.
In one split second, he captures a shadow figure.
Hey, how you doing? I'm just sitting here having a good time. I'm gonna fucking fuck with you while you're taking a shit, motherfucker.
Sitting on his couch. The same couch that was empty only a moment earlier.
Oh shit,
so
that's
what
right,
do you
too,
think is happening to Luan and his family? Is their home and store haunted by a dark entity? Or
seems to be more.
is it all
it's like a
just
family.
an elaborate hoax? You
Creepy
decide. If you see a video that you think would be
Jigsaw
perfect for
looking
the top
motherfucker.
5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at Nuke's Top 5. By Nuke's Top 5 view. Purposes of protecting his anonymity, I'll simply refer to him as John in the video. So,
Okay.
John says that he works overnight security at a well-known logistics company. He says that
Honestly, for people who do capture shit at jobs is not a bad thing because they don't want people to know that this shit's happening to them, and or this can come back and bite them in the butt at their job. They don't want to lose their job.
one night, a fellow worker at his job became
Although, if you found out your job was haunted, would you still work there?
overheated and collapsed, falling over a 2-story high railing. Unfortunately, he did not survive the fall. Much later that same night at around 3 a.m. in the morning, John says that he was doing what he calls, quote, camera patrol. Basically just checking the footage from all of the building's inner and outer surveillance cameras. That's when he spotted this.
Hey, what's up, Nuke? Can't really be having my phone in here, so I have the brightness all the way down. But I'm security at this place.
Oh, this seems legit terrifying. Like, he is freaked the fuck out, and he's a fan of Nukes.
And I am in the camera room where I'm having access to a lot of the cameras. And I just reported to my supervisor that I noticed someone just kind of like standing in the grass across from the building. And I wanted to show it to you. So yeah, I can't have my phone on the screen for too long, but I'm gonna try to show you the 2 best viewpoints that I have. So yeah, here's the first viewpoint. So, it's that right there. There's no tree, there's nothing there. There it is again. Like, it's just standing there. And I let my supervisor know, but like, our security procedure says that as long as he's not going towards the door, then like we don't have to have any worry. But like, it's just been standing right there. It's to the right of my cursor.
Yeah, I can see it.
Just to the right there. I'll even try to zoom in. Like, we got a bad viewpoint, but like, there it is to the left. And like, this is a 24 frame, 1080p camera, but like, it's so like dark and distinguished. So yeah.
John says that the misty shape of a person was just standing in a nearby field. John says that he watched for hours. He says the figure moved slightly from time to time, but never came any closer. Perhaps even more bizarre, he says that he almost felt like the misty figure was actually staring back at him through the cameras.
That's never a
Abandoned.
good feeling.
Popular Chinese ghost hunter King Ming from the YouTube channel 01 Supernatural Studio investigates an old abandoned house in Taiwan that has a dark past. As the story goes, a man and his elderly mother lived in the home. The man had a severe gambling addiction, and after taking all of his mother's money, he left the old woman all alone with nothing, not even food to eat. The poor old woman starved. Rumors say that her neglected spirit is unable to move on and still waits in the house for her son to return. Ghost hunter King Ming hears some odd sounds and
People are fucked up.
Voices in the abandoned house. But other than that, nothing much happens. That is, until he tells the sad story of what took place in the home. That's when things get downright chilling.
When you talk about, like, if you go to a haunted location and you talk about the events that possibly made it haunted or the person that is haunting it, that can bring out the spirit itself, because you're giving its notice, you're giving its attention, and sometimes the spirit needs people's energy of knowing to come out, I feel.
到最后听说还虐打他，甚至不让他吃饭，然后因为那个妈妈年纪。
At the same moment, this was captured on the hallway camera. Watch closely.
大了，他也没有办法大小号自理。听说他就把他关在一个房间里面，然后让他大小便都不管。
Yeah.
King Ming doesn't see it himself, but his camera records what appears to be a pale, translucent face peeking from behind a corner. Many of King Ming's viewers believe the mysterious face to be the elderly woman who passed away inside the home, still waiting for her son to return. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments.
Honestly,
a connection
the traumatic
from
feeling of being
Sarah Lee Sager is jokingly recording the live feed from their new security camera as her boyfriend Stacy is outside their apartment in the dark, struggling to get the new camera installed. But even as Stacy is outside installing the brand new security camera, it captures someone who just shouldn't be there.
I'm video recording him. Wait, I just seen a fucking something. God, really? Hi, Stacy. You look sketchy.
Did you see it?
No.
A woman appears behind Stacy for a brief second and then disappears. And Sarah captures it all on her phone camera inside. Stacy says he saw no one outside while installing the cam. After discovering the shocking video, Sarah learns that the deceased woman was actually friends with her sister. Sarah feels that this possible connection to the spirit might have been the reason that she was able to capture the entity on video.
Damn.
Lost in the cemetery.
Okay.
Back in 2015, Enzo Alonso from the YouTube channel La Ruta Oculta visited a cemetery in Chile while doing research about a boy who allegedly predicted his own death. Enzo suddenly hears footsteps on his left. He turns his head, but no one there. Cut to years later, Enzo is going through his old footage when he discovers something truly chilling. A child appears right behind him at the exact moment he says he heard footsteps. Even creepier, the child's skin seems green and discolored. Enzo claims that there were no children at the cemetery at the time of this recording, certainly not any that looked like that. He says that he and his friend were completely alone. So is it a ghost caught on camera, or just an elaborate hoax? A very, very strange hoax. You can check out Enzo Alonso's YouTube channel La Ruta Oculta for more creepy paranormal investigations. Hi Jumper. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Tobias Olsen recently reached out to me about some very strange footage caught on CCTV at his old job at a trampoline park in Sweden. After the park closed for the night, the building's alarm system went off without any reason. Confused by the alarm, the team checks the security footage, and they are shocked by what they find.
Nej.
Ni kommer komma in. Vad försvinner färgen för?
Skämtar du eller?
Are you kidding me? It keeps going in front of all the cameras. That's the weirdest part.
What appears to be a dark shadow moves across several security cameras. Now it's worth mentioning that these cameras are located 13 to 16 feet in the air and are separated by a distance of almost 100 feet. So nothing or no one could have moved across those cameras at this speed and at this height. So what could this mysterious shadow have been? Is it something supernatural or just a very specific pattern of odd camera glitches? Let me know what you think.
Could be an odd
Halloween
glitch.
haunt
I'm not sure about
or
that one.
really haunted? The old Tolosa Hospital opened in 1953. It was so severely underfunded that the hospital didn't even have a morgue for its dead. Bodies were simply stacked in an unrefrigerated room. These days, strange things are still going down at the old Tolosa Hospital. You see, a condemned section of the hospital is now used as a haunted Halloween attraction called Asylum 49. Many workers and visitors have claimed to see a terrifying shadow apparition that they call, quote, the Man in Black, who is definitely...
To actually work at a haunted place that, like a haunted house that could actually be haunted, that's always cool.
Not part of the Halloween attraction. YouTube ghost hunters Ogden Paranormal investigated the abandoned hospital turned Halloween haunt and caught something downright creepy. Note that in this clip there is a mannequin of a character from the TV series American Horror Story that is a part of the haunted attraction. But the mannequin is not even remotely the scariest thing in this room.
Yeah, I know, I told that lady that.
I hate these things.
Did you see it? Some strange shadow appears to be peering at them through the glass, but then just disappears into thin air. So did Ogden Paranormal catch the infamous man?
It could just be a lighting because it looks kind of similar to the shape of the shoulder here. Look at the shoulder. And the face. This could just be a, I don't think this one was real. This one could just be a weird light fixture or something. This just looks like it's this, because look at that point right there. It reminds me of that point right there. Or it could be this shoulder. I don't know. Either way, I don't think this is a...
And in black at the haunted old Tolosa Hospital, you decide.
And it goes away when...
Eyes in the dark. Ghost hunter Sandro Silva from the YouTube channel Casa Soba Natural and his team members are invited to investigate an allegedly haunted farmhouse in the countryside of Brazil. The family that lives in the home claims that an old man haunts their farm and has made it nearly impossible for them to stay there. They hear loud, unexplained sounds in the middle of the night and see shadows throughout their home. But creepiest of all, they often see the old man who haunts their home just sitting quietly in a chair in their house. As Sandro and his team begin their investigation, they hear an odd sound.
Volta pra cá então. Vamos tentar aqui pra frente. Nossa, cara. Nossa, mano. Naquela época, aquele bagulho desse instrumento aqui, mano. Tinha esse bagulho, bateu aqui. O quê?
It just sounded like a
Bateu um
tape.
tambor. Tambor, mano.
Oh, yeah, that did sound like the drum.
Quer tentar ficar mais um pouco aqui, sabe? Eu acho que a gente podia dar uma sequência pra frente. Pode ser? Para ele fazer as manifestações mesmo, tá? Vou tentar ver todos os pontos. Ó, de novo. Ah, não pode. Isso tudo é novo.
Something seems to hit a drum in one of the rooms not once, but twice. Almost like something is trying to get their attention. And then things get truly bizarre.
Nossa, cara, você viu? Oi, nossa! Ai, cara do céu! Meu Deus, Sandro!
I didn't see it!
Meu Deus do céu, cara! Escutou barulho aqui? Nossa, só vi, tipo, arredou um nós, mano. Mas você escutou a porta ali? A porta mexeu.
Did you see it?
No.
The team hears the creaking of a door that seems to be moving on its own. But what they don't realize is that someone or something is watching.
Oh, shit! Okay.
Them from the dark. A figure with glowing eyes can be seen staring at them from behind a corner in the farmhouse hallway. When the video went live, YouTube viewers immediately pointed out the strange figure. But to this day, the creepy farmhouse lurker remains unexplained.
That's cool.
You can check out the full video over on Sandro Silva's YouTube channel, Casa Sobrenatural. The Unwelcome Roommate. Lainey and Ben are a British couple who say that their home is haunted by a very active poltergeist. For 2 years, they have witnessed objects moving or falling on their own. They felt the touch of something that just isn't there. Lights flicker randomly and for no reason, and they hear odd, unexplained sounds and voices. Creepiest of all, late one night, Lainey says that she woke up and saw the apparition of a woman standing at the foot of their bed. But it wasn't until the recent global lockdown when Lainey and Ben were forced to stay at home.
If you know, you know. I have a personal thing about that.
Home that the activity became so frequent that they decided to share their experience on TikTok and YouTube.
Okay, so just briefly, this is a mess, but this is my bedroom, and I've just been sat here messy. Just scrolling briefly. Now, every now and then, and you can see where it hits. Oh my god, it's just happened again. This thing, look, I'll just show you. There's nothing pulling that open. Every now and then I'll come upstairs and this is what's happening.
That door just opened on its own.
I saw it as well.
What are you gonna do about it? Because I'm not dealing with it.
Why do I always have to be the one? Like, it's like I'm the sacrificial.
Dude, don't be a pussy.
Literally? Well, I don't want to have to be the one to deal with it.
Oh.
Well, I guess the ghost was a bigger man than you.
Right, it's Sunday morning. Hang on, I need to calm down.
Oh, so do I.
I thought we were being burgled.
So did I.
It's worse.
I'd rather be burgled.
Okay, here's a cool question for you guys in the premiere chat. Would you rather be dealing with a person breaking into your house, or would you rather deal with a ghost being in your house?
Me too. Sunday morning, we were just chilling out upstairs in bed, and we just heard loads of noise. Oh look, there's a fork on the floor.
Look at the state of the place.
And this is what we come down to.
Look, the cupboard's in an absolute state.
Hang on, I'm just gonna... Oh my god. Did you see that? Oh my god!
Off!
Ben, I'm getting out of here.
After doing some research, Lainey and Ben discovered that the land their new home was built on used to be an old burial site where several skeletal remains were found during construction. The couple says that they don't feel the presence in their home to be aggressive right now, but the paranormal activity does seem to be becoming more extreme as the weeks pass.
Oh, little kitty! Look at the little kitty!
Look at him, man.
I'll say this right now. This ghost fucks with the cat. That precious looking. Fuck that ghost.
But give him his toys that we spent 30 quid on at the start. He won't play with them like this. He's not interested. Give him a ribbon that we found bloody lying about. He loves it.
Was that a ball?
I think it was.
This book's just come off this shelf.
I gotta see this again. Yep, it just moved on its own.
Was that a ball?
I think it was.
This book's just come off this shelf, and I blame... I blame you.
Why? No, hang on.
I blame you.
Wait, how is it his fault? How the fuck is his... That's bullshit. That's so bullshit.
Why?
Oh, it's broken.
Why?
I blame you because you were asking for something.
Yeah, about an hour ago.
Then, after all that, one night, things get truly bizarre.
You gonna speak or not? Shall I do it?
Alright. That door was it was shut, but not on the latch, and it's just opened. So, yeah.
Now you've got
I got a load of grief in the comments because I sent you to go and deal with this cupboard door, and now that door's triggered. So, and I'm not down for that.
The ghost is saying, stop being a pussy and shut the door.
What the
That's just scared the out of me.
What the
I'm gonna say that there's something attached to that.
Look under the fucking table as well, showing there's no in it. I'm not down for that.
That's a dishwasher under the, well, you know, unit, washing machine. Where could somebody be hiding? Oh.
That was me.
Oh God, you can't even see up there.
An empty water bottle flies across the kitchen, startling both Ben and Lainey. Lainey snatches it up immediately to prove that there are no wires or strings, and Ben reveals that there are no accomplices hiding in the kitchen cupboards. To this day, an empty water bottle flies across the kitchen, startling both Ben and Lainey.
I was trying to see, because look at where his hand is. Okay, no, there's no way he could have pulled anything.
Bottle flies across the kitchen,
because it looked like he was hiding his hand.
Startling both Ben and Lainey. Lainey snatches it up immediately to prove that there are no wires or strings, and Ben reveals that there are no accomplices hiding in the kitchen cupboards. To this day, the couple continues to share their creepy experiences on their TikTok and YouTube channel, hoping one day they will find more answers to their mysterious haunting.
Oof.
Be sure to check out Lainey and Ben's YouTube channel or TikTok for future updates.
Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed this reaction, I highly recommend you guys to subscribe and help me hit this goal of 100K. We're getting closer and closer every day, of course. And thank you so much for watching to this point. If you guys are part of the premiere, shout out to you guys in the chat. And yeah, if you guys have more suggestions, let me know down below in the comments, or join my Discord and post a link there. I do enjoy this stuff, and I really like the aspect of trying to figure out if it was staged or if it's real, because personally, like I say, I believe in ghosts. I know ghosts are real. I know there can be real shit, but also there are people out there who fake shit and can fake shit. So I like to point out if I feel like it's fake or not, or it's just a misunderstanding and or there's some reasoning behind it. But I do believe in ghosts. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, later.
This is the Prince of the motherfucking Saiyans, and I am ordering you to subscribe to Steven Z Killer!